Cool Kid Mustang kids. It's all about the Cool Kid Mustang kids. If you're not part of the Cool Kid Mustang kids, you're never going to be nobody. You're never going to be nobody. You're never going to be nobody.
How about that intro, Mr. Michael Mack? That was fully dedicated to you. Awesome job on your video, brother. I had a laugh. Anyhow, I'm getting sick and tired of posting these engine issues I'm having. I think you are as well, most likely. But the saga never seems to end. As you may know, Ford released an SSM message, number 7718, which states some motors, or let me rephrase that, 5-liter engines on Mustangs and Ford trucks from 2011 to 2019 may, after an oil change, when reaching an operating temperature of 65 degrees Celsius or 150 degrees Fahrenheit and above, and RPMs up to 1700 RPMs in idle, might have a so-called typewriter tick.
In addition to these standard machines now in use, modern business has created needs for special typewriters.
Without taking your eyes from the copy, the key is held down until the carriage reaches the set position.
Mind you, they don't state why this tick occurs, but it happens after you change your oil. And I know some people are telling or writing or saying that they have this typewriter tick even without changing their oil. I know my car, the engine was swapped, so it wasn't the factory oil in it, so I actually have the tick as soon as I start the motor, the engine. I don't know how fast it gets up to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, most likely pretty quickly, but yes. So why am I bringing this SSM up? It's because, as you may know from my last video, if you watch that, I'll put a link, or you can look for it on my channel, is that my car was brought down to the original, how should I say, dealer which I purchased the car from. They wanted to have a look at the car and the sounds I'm hearing, so I have the typewriter tick, and I also have the 2K slap. I sent them videos of the 2K slap and the typewriter tick, and I also wrote in text what I'm experiencing and during which situations. So they pick up the car, drove it some 300 miles. Mind you, they drove it down, not on a trailer. They drove it down 300 miles. And in the middle of the week, I got a video back from the tech. I'll link that, or I'll put the video up now. So, as you can hear, there is another type of, I don't know what type of sound, when there is lift off, when the car is in neutral and standing still. They asked me, is this the sound you are hearing or you are referring to in your videos or your statements? And I'm like, what? I've never heard that freaking sound in my life. So, I don't know if you know what that noise is about, but I have never heard it before, and it's during lift off and not during acceleration, which occurs in the 2K slap, when you hold the throttle and you keep around 2000 RPM constant. They are now referring to that the noise from the video they sent me, where they do a lift off, is the same as the 2K slap. And I'm like saying, how can those two be related, while one is when you're in neutral and lifting off, there comes a rattle, and the other one is when you're in gear, driving, having constant 2000 RPM, and you're telling me those two sounds are the same, or issue, or whatever. And with my great luck that I'm having with this car, now this freaking SSM message comes from Ford. Now they say, we won't touch the car because Ford says this is okay. And I'm like, how can the typewriter tick be associated with the 2K rattle while one is during idle at up to 1700 RPM, while the other one is while driving, keeping 2300 RPM constant? They refer to, it's the same. We can't do anything about it. The tech said, I can't help you anymore. You need to talk to the service marketing manager again. By this time, I just wanted to get a shotgun and shoot myself in the head because I can't freaking bother about it anymore. And I don't know what to do now. So on Monday, hopefully, so this is Saturday, I will have some information from the service marketing manager on what to do. Because I sent him specifically also this SSM message, and I highlighted the parts where it states during idle from 75 degrees Celsius or 150 degrees Fahrenheit and above, and up until 1700 RPM, there is a typewriter tick which can be heard from the wheel wells, which I've also written in my communication earlier, that this sound can be heard in the wheel wells when the car is standstill and when it's cold. And I am arguing that the 2K slap is a different thing, and also this other whatever rattle or noise they sent me in the video is also another thing. So now I'm in between, and I don't know exactly what to do. So that's the engine tick saga. Maybe I should, I don't know, do a hashtag called engine tick saga. It never ends, aka Stang mode style. I don't know. But anyhow, guys, thumbs up if you like, thumbs down if you don't like. I promise I'll hook you up with a new video once I have more information. Please do subscribe. And also, it's awesome, the channel is growing. It's fun to see that some of the videos are actually attracting some folks. I'll be posting other videos with regards to cars or detailing and so on. And I myself a tech guy, so I will most likely post some tech videos as well and reviews for those of you who might be interested. If you're only interested in cars, then that's fine, we will do that part as well. Anyhow, guys, until the next time, see ya.